Hey guys, so today we're gonna paint correct and ceramic coat the ZR1. And I could just, do a nice in-depth video, show you every single bit of process, tips and tricks, but I only got like 300 to 400 views, so it ain't worth the fan. All you're getting is some of the stuff that I'm using. I don't know why every time I want to do one of my cars, I keep buying stuff, even though I have a closet full of stuff for it and a shelf too. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This will be a two-step correction because it's not in the greatest condition. It's not that bad either. There's just a few spots that probably would require the heavy compound, but I'm just gonna do the whole car, level it all out. Obviously, you start with the contact wash. You chemically decontaminate with the eye remover, and then you mechanically or physically decontaminate with either a clay bar or clay bit, and then you compound, and then you polish, and then you use some panel prep or isopropyl alcohol to wipe out any residue, and then you coat it, and then that's it. It just takes a long time, but it's nothing crazy. And as you can see, like, there's some decent scratches and swirls. Not the best shape, not the worst I've seen, but we're gonna be taking care of all that. Talk about foaming, baby. Wash and chemical decondon with some Carport RNX. I also throw in some Moxie Turbo APC in there. And now we do the mechanical with the clay towel. Decon wash is done. I'm just gonna hit it with some compressed air on little cracks and crevices to get all the water that's in there out, and then we'll start compounding the whole thing. Whew! All the decon done. Mechanical, chemically, dry, air dry, everything. Took me a little bit over an hour. Now, time for the good stuff. Oh, look at that. And guys, we're not going for 100% correction. That's impossible. You take too long. We're going for 80, 75, 80%. And see, this is just the first step. From that to that. The cutting is done. As you can see, she looks shinier, better reflection. But I use a pretty heavy compound in Panic Combo because this clear coat is super hard. If you don't know about paint correction and stuff like that, what I mean by it's super hard is some clear coats are soft. They correct super easy, but they're harder to finish. They're easier to mar and scratch and swirl. Some are a little harder, and then this thing is the hardest I ever done. I legit used the Mass 400 with a microfiber cutting pad, and it still did not much to it. Say I probably achieved 70, 75%, which is not ideal, but not bad. Now, can I go more aggressive? Yes, I have enough sanding paper to leave this perfect, but waste of time. No one's gonna notice, only me. It is my car, so it is what it is. But now we polish with the micro cut. Look at that. Super shiny, not a lot of cut. I don't need a cut because, like I said, this clear coat is so hard that even with that aggressive combo, it finished super nice. Like, there's no holograms or nothing. But I'm just gonna do a final step to get it extra shiny. Whew! It's all corrected and polished. It's 4 o'clock. I started at 9 a.m. No breaks, so that's what, 7 hours nonstop for the decon wash, cut, and polish. And I'm moving pretty fast. This is my car. I could double the time if I really wanted it to be perfect. But I still have to do the panel prep and then coat it. Surface prep done. Took me like 20 minutes. Now it's time to coat so we can call this a day. All done coating. Took me about 8.5 hours from, wash and decon, cut, polish, and coating. Now, I am a professional. It is my car, so I wasn't going for perfection. I could have easily taken double the time to leave it perfect, but I think we got like a 80, maybe 75, 80% correction, which to the naked, normal eye, you will think it's perfect. So now we're just gonna let this coating cure for 24 hours. Oh man, I'm tired. My back hates me right now. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh yeah, look at it, look at it. Look at the big wing. She is all coated. Now we just let it cure. Tomorrow I'll take it out, see how nice it shines.